Hello and welcome, friends. It's wonderful to have you here. Thanks for taking time to join me today. I am Morjax. We are playing From the Depths, continuing our dual Fatality tournament. And I've got a little treat for you today. This is something I did last tournament. I'm very excited to see how it works. I meant to sneak it in before the quarterfinal, or the quarterfinals. I had forgotten to do so. And so I'm going to do it now. And what it is it is going to be a free-for-all melee with all the ships that have been eliminated so far. So it's going to be 6 different ships, and it's all the ships that were eliminated in round 1. So 6 different ships. I think I should be able to run it, but we're going to see. It may crash my program here. So I'll boot that up and we'll see how it works. My friends, I have all 12 ships spawned in here, and before I unpause and speed up time, we're going to see how bad the lag gets. I'm really hoping this doesn't crash the game, but I'm going to get super tongue-tied trying to keep up with 12 ships, so I'm going to tell you right now who all's here. We've got Etopsir Pocket Battleship and Sub, Rafflecopter KK Lols, Hyperion and Cryos, Herobrine of Notches, Dreadnought, and Bronze RP. Only mostly here is Fission and Fusion, God Uranus's Kitakami and Empyrean, and Marine 0351W's Centurion and Javelin. So I'm gonna jump in here. Sweet Jeebus. And I'm gonna try to stay zoomed out. We're gonna attempt to speed things up here. Holy freaking crap. Oh man, oh, the missiles! Wow, I'm gonna try to stay zoomed out so you guys can see the action. It's gonna be such a cluster here. Oh my gosh, I am like totally struck dumb and speechless. Look at that hovercraft flying over. Oh, collision. Jeez. Look at the missiles. Okay, we gotta look here. Holy crap. The bullets and everything. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I spawned them, I think maybe a little bit close, but I don't even care. It's so good. Look at the missiles everywhere. We're at like 10 frames per second, and I regret nothing. Alright, we're gonna try to get over here. I'm amazed that this is still running. I really, really hope this doesn't crash, because it is so cool. Alright, let's get a damage report. We've got 97, 100, 99, 99, 81, 81, 194, 92. So people are kind of holding up so far. Holy crap, this is amazing. There's the one submarine down below. The pocket battleships. Ooh, I just flew through some bullets. Go, bullets, go. They look like earplugs. Silly bullets. These guys are doing a little... Oh no, that's just one ship. I thought there was 2 ships doing a tango there. We got the hovercraft. This is either the Fission or the Fusion. Or are they going to collide? No, not quite. And it looks like whichever one it is, the Fission or Fusion is coming around for another pass. Oh my goodness. I don't know if any of the missiles are hitting home because there's so much... Oh, look at this. There's so much flares going off. Oh my gosh. We're still holding probably 10 to 15 frames per second. Lots of slowed down time from explosions happening. Is this falling? What are you? What are you? That is the aerial destroyer. Ah, yes. Let's take a look. I'm just skimming the damage report. Cryos is at 80%. Alright, alright. The Kitakami is at 59%. Hyperion 69%. Okay, so I mean there's definitely some damage getting doled out here. I am still absolutely in awe that this is still running. I can't even believe it. What do we got down here? Look at these guys go. I've forgotten which these are. I am so sorry. Okay, Centurion. That is Marine 0351W's. Centurion and Javelin. Oh, health below 80% and sinking on 2 different ships. I think that's the Kitakami and... what could that other one be? Bum. I think it's the Hyperion. I do believe. Let's go take a peek at the sub down below. Down below the sea. There you are, sub. Hello, sub. How's life? How's life, the universe, and everything? Alright, let's take a peek here. That's one of our fission, and the other one's the fusion. Whichever one is the I don't even know whichever one is the right one. I get them mixed up. Look at this collision damage. Freaking badass. Awesome. I need a screenshot of that. It's so good. Alright, what are you doing, my friend? You seem to be inactive there. Let's see if we can pull up the GUI. Bronze RP. Okay, it's at, it hasn't taken that much damage. Let's make sure we're sped up all the way, and I'm almost sure we are. Jeez, look at this cluster. What a mess that is. There's a ship on its side, like, look at this. Wow. So, I will say real quick, after this, it looks like it's gonna run to completion. I'm gonna let it go and see how long this takes. After this is done, we will be continuing with the next round in the semifinals, which is going to be fight number 9, Hyperpsychos. No, I'm sorry, we're gonna skip across. We're going over to Falcon256, which we haven't seen, and Blothorn's Freyr and Freya. So that'll be coming up next. But right now, just soak in the beauty that is the 12-ship melee. Wow. Look at this. They're having like a little ship 3-way going on here. Beautiful. Glorious. Look at this, like half swamped going on here. This is one of Marine 0351W's ships. Okay, I want to know who you are. Who are you? I've seen it before, I just have a terrible memory. This is the fusion, alright. The other one's the fission. I love this little chubby laser on the top. I think it's damaged a little bit, but nonetheless, that's just so dang cute. Alright, health below 80%. I think that's the same one as before. These guys are doing a really good job of keeping each other healed up and docked. What are you? Oh, the missiles are coming in now. Aerial destroyer, 23 hunch. Still alive, but the sub down below is dishing out some damage. Look at this battle damage. That's one thing I love about this game, is the battle damage. It is so good. This seems to be inactive here. I think the ships, one by one, are going to get gimped, and there's only going to be a few ships that can still fire. Health below 80% and sinking. Who is that? Aha! Yaha! The Cryos is below 80% and sinking. It is out. And I think the other one, the Hyperion, is also out. So that is going to be Rafflecopter KK Lol. After the glorious 3-way here is making their departure. I love how this hovercraft is like, it's not shooting, but it's just sort of chilling. It's cruising around like, yeah, what's up? I got a hole in my hull. No big deal. Let's see if it does some ram maneuvers. It's like, grrr, I'm gonna get you. Now these guys seem to be doing real good. The Kitakami class and Empyrean aerial destroyer, because they are docked and healing. Oh yes! Yes! The collision! Look, they're giving each other a hug. More screenshots. More screenshots. I know it slows it down, but... Oh, here's from the sub. Missiles coming up. I like how they just pop out of the water and then they turn. Awesome. This is awesome. Look at these guys. They're like, let's tango. Dun 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 dun. I think this is one of marine ships here. Let's take a glance. Centurion. Let's see where these bullets are going. Oh, AI dead, but sustained by repairs, and another AI dead. Let's see where these bullets are headed. Nowhere, they're missing. What are you now? Oh, it's gone. Whatever it was, it's gone now. That was the laser sub. Was that... I'm trying to remember. Maybe the Dreadnought? I'm sorry. I should have a better memory, but it is hard to keep track of 12 different ships. Sustained by repairs. What are you at right now? 2,500. Okay, so it's actually in great health. It just doesn't have any AI. If I only had a brain. Okay, we're gonna get another full damage report here. We have the sub is at 84%, Bronze RP 75, the Fission 76, the Fusion 82, Kitakami 68, the Aerial Destroyer is at 98, and those two are healing each other, docked and healing. Centurion is at 88, Javelin is at 96. This is glorious. That initial volley, just, I don't even have words for how magnificent that is. The sub seems to be doing pretty dang good. We're up to like 30 frames per second, guys. Wow. Alright, the sub is definitely targeting the Aerial Destroyer, and this guy's, the Kitakami is sustained by repairs, but if the Aerial Destroyer goes down, it will not have repairs to sustain. Giving it a little tickle right on the bum there. The repairs seem to be doing a dang good job. Let's watch this come in. Oh, bam, bam. Alright. Ooh, we've got one of Only Mostly Here's hovercraft is no longer hovering. It is dead in the water. And let's see where these bullets are going. Over to the other guy here. Let's see if they're tracking. It seems like they're getting in the right general area. Whose missiles is that? The sub is just like... The sub has missiles for everyone. Look, they're just like turning every which direction over there. I think the sub might have a advantage here. That is Etopser Hicks. It looks like the hovers are not as stable as they were before. Lots of damage. This is doing a magnificent job in flying, even with all this battle damage. Alright, let's scoot on over here, take a peek. This is one of Marine ships here. Still firing the missiles off. Got a little piece on the deck right there. It looks like a little AI, a little chunk of AI. Who needs AI, right? That's what I always say. Sub's continuing the missile onslaught. What are you at, sir? This is the Bronze RP. It's at about 2/3 of its life. Not terribly healthy. Sustained by repairs. These guys are just doing little tradesies. Let's take a peek. The Kitakami is at 83, and the Aerial Destroyer is not showing up as far as I can tell. Sustained by repairs. AI dead, sustained by repairs. Okay, we'll just let them do their thing. Oh, you know what? I should turn this to attacking salvage so that they don't just stop attacking at some point. Attacking salvage. Okay. All right. Good. Got that taken care of. We have a 2 damage, and I think that's one of the fission or fusion entries. Yes, it is one of our delightful hovercraft. Well fought, my friend. Well fought. And the other hovercraft is also in the water. I think it's still firing off a couple of flares here and there. But I believe most of the damage right now is being... Oh, someone's at... Oh! Is the sub. Wow, I was going to say most of the damage is being doled out by the sub. But it just went down below 80% and is being eliminated. Let's take a look here. The aerial destroyer is back up to 100% and the Kitakami is at 91%. I think they dock when one or the other is injured. AI dead. Wow. I think the aerial destroyer is doing its Phoenix comeback here. 2 damaged on another one of the... And AI dead. Wow. All of a sudden, it's coming to a close. Let's see. We've got the Kitakami is at 91. Aerial destroyer. Centurion and Javelin. It is down to only, let's see, God Uranus and Marine 0351W. Congratulations on getting to the final 2 in the melee here. We'll see how she pans out. So technical difficulties. Herp to derp. I spawned in God Uranus's second to last and Marine 0351W's last. I'm thinking I must have put them on the same team because they are not attacking each other. Like at all. So I think I might have accidentally had the odds stacked in favor because it was a team of 4. So sorry, but I mean I guess it's all for fun anyway. There's no prize for this, but hope you guys enjoyed this. We're gonna move on to the next fight here. We're gonna call that a deal made under the table, an alliance forged in the melee that caused a win for God Uranus and Marine 0351W. That's the Kitakami and Empyrean and Centurion and Javelin. So, well done. That was a magnificent fight. I am so glad it didn't crash. We're all the way up to 80 frames per second now, up from like 10 at the start. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the 8th fight, which is Falcon256 versus Blothorn, and I'll get that right up for you. Alright friends, I don't usually like to start in the pause menu here, however, I've got a couple of things to say. I'm recording this a few days after my melee. I've had a really hard time with this mashup. Probably a half a dozen times or more it keeps crashing my game, so hopefully it does not this time. Also, I am getting over a bit of a cold, so I will try to keep my sniffles, etc. to a minimum. If I sound a little congested, it is because I am. So, we're not going to dilly-dally any longer. We've got Falcon256, USS Roundy Round, and USS Abuse versus Blothorn's Freyr and Freya. So we're going to jump in and hope and pray it does not crash. We've got Freyr and Freya right here, of course. Over here we have the USS Roundy Round starting in the water, and right down below the water we have the USS Abuse. So, we're going to speed it up, pray to the gods of, from the depths that the game does not crash on me. So we have a huge missile volley, coming out, hitting the USS Roundy Round, big wallop on that first alpha strike, and some missiles coming down here towards the, oh, look at that. Jeez, did I still have it on slow or did I speed it up? I think I sped it up. The USS Abuse is out of the water and off into infinity. So the USS Abuse does this thing where it circles around and it just fires off missile after missile. You can see it's going to be doing this kind of circling, missiling thing. And the Roundy Round, it seems to be mostly a defensive ship. I want to get down there and show you a little part that I really like on it, if we can get there in time. There's this little bitty, look at this little bitty laser on the top. This is the cutest little bitty laser I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, it's so long. Oh, what? AI dead on the USS Abuse. Holy crap. What does it even add? USS, it's not showing up here. Wow. Oh my gosh. So in the previous matches, it's stayed in play longer. I was not looking because I didn't expect it to get taken out. The USS Roundy Round is taken off into infinity. I think it's trying to dodge this mountain here. Getting a lot of lasers. I think this is a defensive craft, so I do not think that the USS Roundy Round can pull it out for Falcon 256 on this fight. but we shall see. I love it. Look at this little laser. It's so cute. Little bitty. Oh, we got missiles coming in. Shnikes. Crikey. Damage report. Freyr 99. Freya 100%. USS Roundy Round 87%. And dropping. It looks like it's going to miss the shoreline, but not by a whole lot. We got flares going off into space. Very nice, very nice. That's where I personally like to shoot my flares. These are definitely frag missiles that are coming out of the Freyr and Freya, and they are, you can see they're like popping a hole. Maybe you can't see, but they're like popping a hole through the side of the ship, and that is how the AI was killed on the USS Abuse. Freyr and Freya are moving in here for the kill. USS Roundy Round 77%, dropping down. It is shooting its laser, but not doing much else here. Big missile strike coming in. Let's take a peek. 71. It is going to be, yep, health below 80% and sinking. So, that is a rapid win. Lucky shot to kill the AI on the USS Abuse, but we will reload here. Blothorn spawned in second on this first fight, so Blothorn will spawn in first on the next fight. Alright, we have the second fight with the Falcon256's USS Roundy Round and USS Abuse versus Blothorn's Freyr and Freya. And once again, starting from the menu in case of crashes. And I forget if this was in a crashed episode or a crash recording I did recently, or if I said this in the last fight. But the USS Abuse, the request was for it to start underwater to try and mitigate the alpha strike of its opponents. So we will see how that works. And Blothorn spawned in first this time. We got the alpha strike coming out onto the USS Roundy Round. It's hitting hard, but the USS Roundy Round can take really quite a beating. I've seen it hang on for a good long time in some of the previous recordings I've attempted to make. And of course it has the adorable little laser. We've got a couple of EMPs that did go off on the USS Abuse, but it's taken off now. Roundy Round looks like it might be beached in the water. I think the alpha strike might have been enough to put it down into the agua. Damage report. Freyr 100%, Freya 100%. Roundy Round is at 86%, and the Abuse is at 98%. Now here's what the Abuse tends to do is it circles around and it just fires off kind of a continuous stream of missiles. And it's super duper cool the way that the ship on the top here of Blothorn's has interceptor missiles. You can see that is amazing. It's like just runs up and gives the missiles a little wiener boop, and then they fall out of the air and they blow up. I think some of these just might make it home. We'll see. Though the interceptor missiles are doing quite the good job so far. Freyr and Freya do not have a very good turning radius, so they're going to be facing away from the USS Abuse for most of its attack run. Let's watch these missiles come in. Man, those interceptor missiles are super cool. I love the way that looks. Let's get over here to the Abuse. The USS Abuse. The USS Enterprise. Oh, they have undocked. That is not something I've seen before. Health below 80% and sinking on the USS Roundy Round. So it is now up to the USS Abuse to take down Blothorn. We've got Freyr at 100%, Freya at 97%. Roundy Round is 70, and the USS Abuse is still at 98%. Alright, these guys are healing and docking. However, there are some missiles hitting home here. And they are EMP-tacular, EMP-delicious. They're magically delicious. A lot of the missiles are hitting home, and it looks like the Freyr and Freya are falling. I've seen them drop into the water a couple of times in my attempts to record these episodes, and I have never seen them get back out of the water. So they will be, if they do touch the water, I think they might be a sitting target. That being said, the interceptor missiles have done a fantastic job in keeping a lot of the damage off of them. The USS Rounding Round is at 66%, USS Abuse 98%, Freyr 98%, and Freya 100%. I believe Freya is on top and Freyr is on the bottom. Freya is presumably the lady of the group, so I'll just have to remember that the ladies are on top. And that is how I will remember that Freya is above and Freyr is below. We got, let's see if this hits home. Oh, yep, those are definitely hitting home. They're punching some holes, but shockingly, the USS Abuse seems to be doing all right. It lost one of its missile thingies. Ooh, it's lilting severely, doing a kind of a power slide. If you ain't out of control, you ain't in control, right? Okay, wow, here comes another missile strike. It looks like it may have stopped shooting here. This might be the end for the USS Abuse. The USS Roundy Round is going up and down, not quite sinking. USS Abuse is at 58%, Roundy Round 57%, Freyr and Freya 100%, and yet they are underwater, if I can find them. Very silly, underwater, upside down even. They are upside down underwater, but it may be enough to take out what's left of the USS Roundy Round and the USS Abuse. Two damaged. The USS Abuse is done for. And the USS Roundy Round, I believe, is a defensive... Oh, there it is. It is gone. It is over, my friends. Blothorn will move on to the semifinals. I am sorry, Falcon256. I love how your ships look. They're super cool the way that they circle around. However, they have been eliminated, so thank you so much for your submission. And thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed the melee. I love doing that, you guys. It is so fun. Do tune in next time for more From the Depths Tournament.